today I am going to start unit number 3, poem number 1, having the title Urban. This poem is written by the great Indian poet Nissim Ezekiel. Nissim Ezekiel was an Indian Jewish poet, playwright, editor, and art critic. He was a foundational figure in post-colonial India's literary history, specifically for Indian writings in English. He was awarded the Sahitya Academy Award in 1983 for his poetry collection, Latter Day Sams, by the Sahitya Academy, India's National Academy of Letters. Ezekiel was born on December 1924 in Bombay, Maharashtra. He has written volumes of poetry, 5 dramas, and several critical essays. He has worked as an editor of several renowned weeklies. Critics call him Maker of the Poets. He has been awarded Padma Shri for his services to literature. In 1988, he received the another honor Padma Shri for his contribution to the Indian English writing, and he passed away on January 9, 2004 in Mumbai after a prolonged illness. In this way, Nissim Ezekiel is a great Indian poet in English literature. Now, I would like to start to introduce the great poet Nissim Ezekiel and his work Urban. In human life, geographical location and surroundings, through the persistence of their influences, acquire peculiar significance. On a poet or any creative writer, this impact is deeper. The area in which he or she lives, its people, their occupations, all find literary expressions through his or her pen. For example, I would like to tell you Thomas Hardy, the great writer who describes Wessex with all its rural traits. Secondly, I would like to tell you the example of R.K. Narayan's Malgudi. Malgudi describes the people of Malgudi. Third one, the impression of north of Boston is evident in the creation of Robert Frost. Similarly, Nissim Ezekiel is not an exception, for whom Bombay is the city of poets' birth and rebirth. It is Bombay, the city with contradictions, where he wins and loses, for whom he lives and dies. Now in detail I would like to explain about this poem. Nissim Ezekiel is of course a supreme poet among all Indian poets in English literature. Urban life, both as setting and subject matter, appeals to the modern literary artists. The rapidly developing modern metropolis proved to be an inspiring enough environment for artists and thinkers because of its immense variability and diversity. The city life provokes ambivalent attitudes and feelings in many who are mere thrilled by the opportunities it affords for their self-realization, but who sometimes hypocritically also fear its vices and abhor the crudity of its life. Many modern Indian English poets ventured urbanism in their poetry. Nissim Ezekiel is supreme among all, to whom city of Bombay became the epicenter of his being. Most of his poems were set in this city. It was the city of the poet's birth and rebirth, having a prominent place in the poet's conscience. Nissim Ezekiel is an urban poet. That's why the present one poem he gives the title Urban. He knows the pulse of city life and has dealt with the different dimensions of life in the city in his poetry. A big city like Mumbai or Bombay has people from all corners of India, and in fact, it is a mini India. The undercurrents in the social and cultural life of Mumbai has been presented authentically by Nissim Ezekiel in his poems. So the present one poem is not exception of this fact. The diversity in the lifestyle of people in the cities and the unique party culture followed by them have been depicted by Nissim Ezekiel in his inimitable way. Urban is a wonderful poem written by Nissim Ezekiel. It tells us about the story of a man living in a big city such as Bombay in India. And this man is caught up in the dream of sex and power, and for whom there is no recovery. The poem describes the struggle of a man between the Bombay search for the nourished dream of a free and peaceful existence and his persistent inability to get to that level because of the city influence on him. He never sees the skies. He never welcomes the sun or the rain. His morning walks are dreams floating on a wave of sand. Nissim Ezekiel does not like the urban life, but he accepts that there is no escape from it and he had to accommodate himself with it. The poet is ready to make the compromise and live with the contradictions and complexities of life in the city. He finds that in the present world, he is not the only person who is confronted with the contradictions of urban life, for the entire contemporary generation is faced with the same dilemma. Nissim Ezekiel feels that human existence cannot escape the perplexing situation enveloping it. In this present one poem, the tone of the poet in the first stanza or the tone of the speaker in this poem is hopeless. He cannot see a shadow at night. The poem set an area where everything is broken and lifeless. It has contrast of both nature and the city. The ironies and vicissitudes of city life find a place in his poetry. He refers to the poet himself, and he is shown being disheartened in the poem. The main idea of the poem is to describe the deplorable condition of the poet's mind and how he sees everything being vividly destroyed. This present one poem explores the bad impact of rampant mindless urbanization and industrialization of our space, which houses the populated exodes and congested city space clamoring for natural greenery and vegetation, gasping for breath and fresh vision and sunlight rarely explained elsewhere. Urbanizing our space, where have we reached ultimately? The dry river, silent nature, what are they telling about? And all these things also depicted by the poet through this poem having the title Urban. Then, in this poem, the poet Ezekiel uses symbols and imagery in strictly functional sense and not for the decoration. Through these symbols and images, he makes the abstract concrete. The ever recurring images in this poem, which are sky, river, and others also. Here, the use of imagery, which is a poetic device, which is a way to make the idea much more imaginative in nature. And the imagery is based on the details of taste, touch, sight, smell, and sound. So, imagery is used to increase the depth of the sentence. Auditory imagery is a type of sound imagery. We'll create the image in our minds, adding the depth of the literature. And that's why this present one poem, having the title Urban, full of imagery and symbols. In conclusion, I would like to say this present one poem, having the title Urban, is a remarkable poem in English literature. Thank you very much.